Hello everyone, there's no masking. This is going to be a really long vid. It's probably going to be 20 minutes plus. And this is because I've accumulated quite a few limited editions that I've not shown you yet. You've probably seen quite a few of my recent unboxings have been limited editions. But over the last few months, probably from October, I've picked up quite a few more. I think in my last limited edition roundup, I kind of said there were more to come, and there is. And I've still got more than is going to be on this video. But a couple of them kind of deserve their own videos because they're kind of quite nice sets themselves. But without further ado, let's crack on. First game I'm going to show you is, there we go, Yakuza 3. One of my previous videos I showed a copy of this that I'd picked up, but it didn't have the bonus CD with it, which I was going to try and pick up later on down the line. But one of my kind of like good friends on here kind of like was selling some games, so this was one of them, and I decided to pick it up. Absolutely amazing condition as well. I won't mention the guy who I bought it off, but you know you are, and thanks very much. So my other copy didn't have the enhanced CD on there. It's a soundtrack. It's a bit of a who's who of of characters in the game, and there's some DLC as well, which are unlockables, which I'm not sure will work because they're possibly being used. But I'm not sure how it's set up. But to actually get this copy with the CD, it normally you normally pay a premium for it, but got a very good deal on this. Really pleased to get this one actually. Means I've got a spare copy of this, so if anyone's after one, it's there for trade if you want it. Love the original Yakuza. Looking forward to 3, even though I've heard 4's quite a bit better than this one. From what I've played this so far, I think it looks great. So. I'll just kind of like read the bump that it actually says that you get on that extra CD there. Bonus enhanced CD soundtrack with a guide to who's who in the world of Yakuza and 4 pieces of unlockable content. So really happy to get that one. Right, the next limited edition I'm going to show you is one that again, it's a replacement for a copy of a game that I've already got. And you might have, I don't know if you've heard of this game, you might have done. There we go. Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, limited edition. I had no intention of getting this really. You all know that I'm kind of quite obsessed with getting limited editions. And when the game came out, I refrained from getting this limited edition because it was so bloody expensive. So I went for the normal copy. But yeah, I was walking through HMV the other day, saw this. Case on it was immaculate, which is unusual for HMV. So I took it to the counter and kind of basically thought, if any of the content's missing, then I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to leave it. But all the content's there. It's pristine. So I thought for £12, I'll pick it up. So for that bargain price, yeah, I had to get it. I'll show you what's in here as well. I can't remember how much this retailed for. It really wasn't cheap when it came out though. So yeah, that's the main game itself. The contents of that are exactly the same as the standard edition. So the extras that you get are, there's a little art book in there. It's not the best art book I've seen, but it's not the worst either. It's okay. Strangely, there's a documentary in here, which has got it's basically about the SAS. I've not actually seen this, but I've heard this is actually quite good. what is the behind the scenes of Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare, and developer Infinity Ward, developer walkthrough, and official trailers. So there you go. That's not bad. Not bad little bonus. And there's actually a poster there as well. I'll not bother opening that one out. So for 12 quid, that was an absolute steal, I thought. Okay, next game I'm going to show you was basically the Christmas present off my wife. Something that I spotted in the sale, and kind of said, "Oh, do you want to buy me this for Christmas?" So so she did, and it's we got Forza 4 limited edition. Really got into my my racing games after Gran Turismo 5 kind of like rekindled my interest. So thought I'd pick up Forza because I've heard great things about it, and it is very, very good. Graphically, absolutely stunning. The best looking racing game I've ever played. I mean, it causes a lot of arguments between Gran Turismo fans and Forza fans, which is the best, and I can see positives and negatives of both, and I just can't pick, a better game out of them, to be honest. But let's have a look at what's in the limited edition. I believe this one retailed at about 60 or 70 when it first came out. I picked it up for 40. Well, the wife picked it up for 40, and I spent most of Christmas just actually playing this. So we'll have a look at what we're getting here. It has to be said, I think the Forza 3 was really, really nice, but that one kind of like, you can pick that up really, really cheap now. But Forza 4's kind of kept its price because I think this was a game exclusive, so there's not as many out there as the Forza 3 limited edition. So you get this really, really nice art book. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's kind of like it's almost like a moleskin cover, and lots and lots of car shots in here. Just tons of them, and they look like they've been done in the game engine as well. Absolutely amazing. Just beautiful shots. I mean, again, I'm not sure which is the nicer. There's the Gran Turismo. Sorry, the Gran Turismo 5 art book, or that one, because they're both really, really nice. The level of detail in the game's quite stunning, actually. It's like some of the cars you can actually go into the showroom and have a look around them, and just the level of detail is just stunning. It's like looking at proper photorealistic representation of a car, really. So there's the steelbook. Not a bad one. And you get a bucket load of DLC. You get absolutely loads of DLC in this one. I've already kind of redeemed all the DLC. Yeah, pretty crappy manual, as you'd expect. A bit of a shame, but as I say, you do expect this. 2 discs as well. So I've got one which is the play disc and one which is the content install disc. So you do get a lot with this, and it's a great game, and it's a nice special edition. I've seen special editions with more content, but it's all done really well, high quality. Right, next one is another Christmas purchase as well. Some kind of crazy sales going on around Christmas, really, in the UK. You'll see the deal that I actually got on this one. So there we go. Resistance 3 Special Edition. And yeah, picked this one up for 20 quid. I believe this one's been sold for 15 as well, a few days after I actually picked this up. Which is a little bit annoying, but not hugely annoying. Yeah, not a huge Resistance fan, to be honest. The second one was better. Played a little bit of the third one, and wow. It looks really, really good. Graphically, it looks stunning. It's like an old kind of, 50s B-movie, even the first level almost seems like. But from what I've played of it, it's already kind of my favourite one in the series, easily. And I've only played a little bit of it. So it seems like for the third game, they actually got they got it right. So not played very much of this. As far as limited editions go, you don't get a huge amount, but what you do get is really nice. I think it's got one of the nicest steelbooks I've ever seen. It's a nice kind of like, there we go, nice kind of like, I don't know, kind of like white, grey steelbook, painted steelbook. There you go. It's also got a final effects type Blu-ray in there. You get a load of DLC as well, I believe. Yeah, you do. There's a redemption voucher in there. Manual's not great, but you know, 20 quid. That's not a bad deal. It's not bad. As I say, I love the steelbook, so that's another edition. Okay, on to the last three that I'm going to show you here today. So picked this one just after Christmas, just after Christmas, sorry. Saw it randomly in HMV. Picked up some pretty good deals in HMV recently, which kind of goes against the grain with them really, because they're normally, quite expensive. Again, this was sold online for £15 at one point, but I picked it up basically for the controller. So without further ado, there we go. The retool of GoldenEye. Well, it's not a retool, I suppose it's a remake of GoldenEye. Game I wasn't a huge fan of, to be honest. Played it through, did enjoy it, but I didn't kind of like, didn't rave about it like quite a few of my friends did. Not to say it's a bad game, it's just didn't kind of like, strike with me really. I was more into Doom, even though Doom's possibly a little bit more simplistic. It's the speed of Doom that kind of like appealed to me more. But as I say, I picked this up really for the controller. To be honest, it's not even the fact that it's a golden controller. It's the fact for that price, you pay kind of more to buy the controller on its own. So it was worth it for me. Quite evilly, HMV have kind of they've put security protection all over it, and it's this tape stuff that on some boxes it comes off perfectly well, on other boxes it just wrecks it, and unfortunately this is one of the boxes that it wrecks, because I tried to take it off and did it really carefully, but I was peeling the actual print off, so it's just like, it's kind of wrecked the box really. But again, as I said, it's still an absolute bargain. So there's the game itself. I've not actually cranked this up yet, so I am looking forward to playing it and giving it a go. Bit of a graphical update. And there we go. There's the golden kind of classic controller. So it's going to get plenty of use on the virtual console games that I've got. So worth the entrance fee for that alone for me. The game itself's a bonus. So it's a nice set actually. I've noticed Nintendo have started doing quite a few more of these towards the kind of like the end of the Wii's life, and it's pretty welcome. I do like kind of like the Wii special editions. Right then, this is decidedly old school. I'll show you what it is. It's there we go. Ridge Racer Type 4 plus the Joy-Con. Now it was an import from France, but it's the Japanese version of the pack. The the PAL version normally sells for, you know, quite a bit of money. I picked this up for £23, including postage and packaging. I've always wanted to see what the controller was actually like, and I didn't want to pay a fortune for it because I've heard that the controllers, it's got mixed opinions whether it's actually any good or not. Apparently it's got some dodgy button placements that make it kind of, you know, a little bit tricky to use. But for me, this was a cheap way to get this set. I bought Ridge Racer 4 strangely on release, and I absolutely loved it. I'm a big fan of the Ridge Racer series. It's seemingly anything by Namco kind of seems to click with me, and Ridge Racer is one of those series, and it's a cracking game, to be honest. So let's have a look at what's in the box. And as I say, it's new stock, so for the price it was an absolute steal. And we've got the with the Japanese releases, they tended to be in kind of just CD size cases, not the oversized European type cases. But there we go. This is one of the exceptions. So it's in lovely condition. There's a spine card as well. There's a Namco catalogue in there too. So that'll be just like a demo disc, I should imagine. Obi card. And with all these things, nice full colour manual as well. And I believe underneath here we've actually got the controller. It's all in a nice box as well. It's funny, when my mate when I got this at Christmas, my mate came, ran into the house, saw this and just kind of like opened it straight away and wanted to have a play on it. So it does have that kind of like appeal to people, I think, does the controller. So there's some certification in here. It's probably guarantee, instructions, controller. So there we go. There's a controller. It's got force feedback as well, so when you're going around corners and stuff, it'll vibrate and push back. But looking forward to giving this one a go. It certainly feels quite comfortable. So yeah, I'll give that a go. I might report back in a future video. But absolutely lovely set for the price. Okay, everyone, I had to stop because I was getting a bit hoarse. I'd just been talking away for ages, and it's been a while since I've done a video. So yeah, my my voice started croaking away at the end of the video. So this is the last game I'm going to show you on this video, and it's Uncharted 3. Yeah, the series that kind of like pushed me over the edge and kind of like made me buy a PS3. Really, well, it didn't make me, but it was the series that kind of like that I really wanted to play on the PS3. The first kind of exclusive that the console had that I kind of I really wanted to play through. So I've played through the first two parts. Wanted to play the third one just because the series is great. And I played probably through the first 10 levels of the game straight away and absolutely enjoyed every second. Graphically amazing game, and continues the story brilliantly. Really well scripted. Bit of kind of jumping backwards and forwards in time as well, and the fighting engine seems to have been enhanced even further. So really slick game. Doesn't disappoint in any shape or form. So I picked this one up for about £20 and brand new. I believe it was a game sale, and they were it was another purchase around about Christmas time when these kind of mad sales were on. So in the package you get 2 lots of DLC. I'll tell you what they are. You get a London Drake skin, a Pirate 47 weapon mod, uppercut taunt, cash multiplier, and decals pack as well. And there's, I think it's a network pass for the for PSN on this as well. I'm not quite sure what that does, but that's there. So you get quite a nice little kind of book there, well, book style case. Let's have a look at the back of this just to see if it mentions what you actually get in here. Let's have a look. The DLCs for full multiplayer. Okay. So yeah, as I said, kind of like book style case, like Drake's Almanac from the game, and it's got lots of like little, you know, bits of artwork from the game itself. So it gives you a bit of a hint of about what's going on in the game. Game goes in there. So yeah, it's a nice little set actually. For the price, absolutely, you know, great deal. Fold out instruction manual type thing as well, which I believe I think there's a map on the other side. Yeah, that's quite cool as well. Quite like that. But yeah, I mean, for if I'd have paid full price for it, I'd have felt a bit kind of ripped off really. But for the price that I got it for, it's a really nice set actually. So that's it for today. I'll stop waffling because I appreciate I've been talking away for over 20 minutes now. Plenty more limited editions. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next vid. Thank you. Bye.